Hey UTV Boondockers, so in today's episode we're going to do an install and a review on the Thumperfab bumper for the Polaris Xpedition XP5. So if this is something you're interested in, I'm going to tell you why I picked it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. So stay tuned. Well, first let's cover shipping. Thumperfab ships their stuff very well. So all these things here are shipped with individual QR codes and tags so you know what you have and it's easy to assemble stuff. So this may look like a mess, but it's packaged very well and pretty easy to understand. All right, we're gonna start off with a Thumperfab front bumper install. And step one, removing your old stuff. So it's actually pretty simple. You're gonna need a box end, open end, 15 millimeter, and then a socket, 15 millimeter, and a ratchet. You really don't even need an impact, but you can use it. There are two right here. There's a nut on the back side. So you'll need to get those two out. There's two on the other side in the same location. And then the last one is these two down here. One here, one here. All you're gonna need is your ratchet, 15 millimeter. We're gonna do that now. Once you get all those bolts out, it's pretty simple. Boom. You've got it off. Go set this aside or mount it on the wall, whatever you want to do. All right, next up, we're going to take off this plastic piece right here. You're going to need two tools. You're going to need a T40 and you're going to need a dart pulley to pull out the dart up in there. All right, the dart is right up under at the top right here. So there's one here right on the other side. There's another one. Just pull those out. These tools are amazing. We'll have a link in the description if you want to get some of these. There's a lot of these darts all over the machine. All right, next up, you're going to use that T40 and remove this guy right there and the one on the other side. All right, now that those fasteners are off, she's a little floppy and off she goes. All right, so the contents of the package, pretty simple. You got the main bumper part over there, then the lower part of the bumper, and then of course all the hardware. But pay attention because there are some spacers in here. These are the lowers and these are the two uppers. They're a little bit longer and every single one is individually wrapped and marked, so you can't goof it up. So let's go ahead and start the install and use up some of this hardware. Real quick, this might be a good time if you want to get those powder coated or painted or whatever you need to do. I would get those cleaned up, wipe them down really good, and take care of that now. Okay, so for the first step, you're supposed to put in those silver pieces in here. I'm gonna wait, but you should do it now. It's easier to get to everything. I'm gonna get mine color matched. So I'm gonna do that later. Meanwhile, you take these little shorties they give you, the M8s, and you're gonna run them through, put these two pieces together, run them through and tighten them up. You're gonna need a 13 millimeter and another 13 millimeter, and we'll get that tightened up real quick before we install it. All right, this next piece, you're gonna go ahead and take the long guy and the long collar. We're gonna install it in this upper part right here. Now, trick is, take the nut off, put the spacer in, run the bolt through, just enough like right into there, just so you get it. We're gonna do this to both sides. When you put the bumper on, which is our next step, you're just gonna pop that through, put the nut on, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to these other ones. All right, when you do this, it's a little tricky. You might have to pull this apart as you slide it over this bottom bracket and pull these out. It's a pretty tight fit, and then also get it around all of this. So I've got it started right at these lips, and I'm gonna lift and move it like that. There you go. That one's through. There, a little tricky. All right, moving on. All right, this next piece is gonna be a little tricky too because you're gonna have to constantly move this. Do not tighten anything just yet, except these two, where you hook these together. So we're gonna slide this in there. And what I'm gonna do off camera, because I have to get right there, is I'm gonna lift this up. These holes are a little low, so I'm just gonna get over there and push it up, slide it through, all the way just to get it started, and then do the same for this guy, but you have to put these 2 spacers in. There's 2 on this side, 2 on the other, so that's what I'm going to do next. All right, since we last spoke, I had to make some modifications. This here was hitting on the 2026 models, so I notched it out. I'll be touching that up with some black paint. And over here on this side, we had the same kind of issue with the condenser sticking out, so I notched that. So I'm just going to touch these up with paint. As you can see, I've already got the red in there. It looks pretty sharp. That is Indy Red. It is a duplicolor. It's the same as Polaris Red. And I'm kind of a black and red guy, so next thing what we're going to do is right in here, I'm just going to lift this up just a little bit, get those to line up. We're going to put the collar in there first, and then we're going to follow it in with both of these bolts. And then after that, right down at the very bottom, you can see like this hole right there. There's 2 of them down there. We're going to go ahead and mount these bolts in there. So I'm going to do all that, and then we'll be able to finish up this bumper. Looks pretty good. These ones were a little tricky to get in. It goes up on a slight angle. I actually had a C-clamp. I put it in here and ran it up to this and pulled them together slightly just to put some relief. It was a tight fit, but I didn't want to cross thread these. So after clamping it, I was able to tighten these up with my fingers and just get them seated pretty well. So those aren't tight, but they're snugged up enough where I can do my touch-up paint and finish this up. So this one was a little bit of a challenge on the 2026 model. Still looks great, but you might want to plan on a little bit of playing with it. Okay, we're done. We've got it installed. That wasn't so bad, was it? I didn't think so. Overall, my review, I would highly recommend this. I really like the bumper. It's made very, very well. It looks excellent. I like how it contours. I really like the accents. I really like up here how you can mount individual lights or a light bar. They give you plenty of mounting options in here. In fact, what I use here, this is a little GoPro mount. It's a bullet point mount, so this will be where some of my gear goes. Lots of uses for this kind of stuff. So one thing I want to point out is I did have an issue, as you saw, where I had to cut away some bits and pieces. I mentioned it to Thumperfab. I said, hey, we need to get this sorted. They did. It's already fixed. It's been like 2 months. I waited for this video after I talked to them. So if you order one of these, you're not going to have that problem. So they've tested it with the 2026s. Give it a little more clearance in there. So overall, I have no complaints. The one thing I mentioned I would love to see from Thumperfab, and I'm not sure if they're going to release this soon or if they're even going to consider it, but I thought making these bumpers wrap around to cover up some of the air conditioning components, that would be an excellent improvement. There are kits you can buy to bolt on to cover that stuff up, but I think a bumper, that would be a great thing for it to do. So we'll see what happens there. Stay tuned to their site. I'd love to see something like that in the future. But overall, I'm very happy with it. Highly recommend it. If you're interested in this bumper, you can go to the Thumperfab website, use code UTV Boondocker, save yourself some coin. So if this was helpful for you, go ahead and click that like button and consider subscribing. We do a lot of videos like this, and we also do trail videos and trips and stuff like that. So thanks for your time. Have a great day.